Good morning, everyone. We're out this morning on a bright and beautiful sunny day. It's Liz and I today. We've got a nice early start here. It's the Great British Spring Clean. It's officially underway. And we've come out for a couple of hours this morning in town. It is a beautiful, gorgeous day. Yeah, we've picked a route through town that we haven't done in a while. It does a big loop near the town centre. Should be a couple of hours out here this morning. And the plan is Liz is going to be on one side of the road. I'm going to be on the other. And we'll see how much we can get. Oh, there's beautiful flower bed over here. I'm always finding rubbish around here. I mean, look at that. But it's not too bad. In fact, this street looks really clean. I know there are a couple of other regular litter pickers who come along here, so it does look pretty good, to be honest. But yeah, as I say, this is the main road that we're going to be focusing on today. It's quite a busy one, but we've come out very early. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning. And so yeah, I'm just going to take the left side. Liz is on the right side. Shouldn't be too bad along this section, I don't think. Let's get in the middle here. Someone's lost their hairband there. All been mowed back. I just found a few bits there that were kind of shredded, like ripped up bits of aluminium can. And unfortunately, when this grass gets mowed, it doesn't always get litter picked first, and so the mower goes straight through anything that's sitting in the grass. Oh, it's very frustrating, but I have to try hard in these videos to kind of stay positive, you know? I can't dwell too much on the things that annoy me about litter picking, the things that I see and notice. So yeah, guys, as I said at the start, it's the Great British Spring Clean, which runs from the middle of March through to early April. That might be quite a long time ago now, depending on when I get around to editing this video. But yeah, the idea is litter pickers up and down the country have gotten together, pledging how many bags they're going to pick. I think it's something like up in the hundreds of thousands now. A couple of 100,000 people, bags have been pledged, which is amazing. And a lot of people get out and litter pick who don't usually litter pick. And that's fantastic, and hopefully more people get involved. Now in here, this was probably about 2 months ago, Liz and I came down here into the trees in here. All looks nice and clean now, but unfortunately there was a little homeless camp down here. It had been abandoned quite a long time ago, but there was a lot of stuff. I think we pulled about 10 bags worth of rubbish from down here. Maybe I'll put a picture up if I've got one. Yeah, and we had it all laid down here. Yeah, that one was quite crazy, actually. But yeah, it's looking really good around here, actually, at the moment. But yeah, I've been seeing groups online who've been, getting 100 people out litter picking in their area on one morning, or, they've got all the kids out from the schools to go out litter picking and just clean up their neighbourhood, and it's fantastic. I mean, it'd be amazing if we could keep some of that going kind of all year round, really, because we need it. I know around here in our town there's a lot of volunteers who get out regularly. As I said, there's someone who does that route back there. We kind of adopted this area about a year ago. Just noticed all of this in the corner, out the corner of my eye, and look at this. I mean, a lovely little green patch. And then randomly in this corner, someone's decided to, what have we got? 3 cups of coffee, 4 cups of coffee. Anyway, that's clean now. See, that was it. 20 seconds, now it's clean. I've been working hard to try and get people involved on social media, just kind of sharing some of the work that we're doing around here, and the community's been really positive about it. We've had a really good response, and I've had a lot of people reach out to help. Oh, there's something in the road over there. What is that? I have to come back for that one. But yeah, I do run a monthly group pick, just once a month. The rest of it, you know, we typically just go out and pick on our own, because I mean, we don't usually plan too far ahead of time when we're gonna do our picks. What is that under there? Plastic bottle. So yeah, we usually just get up and go on our own, like this morning. But once a month we do get together and organise a pick with a group of volunteers, and that's always good fun. You can get so much done, you can cover so much ground with a big team, and sort of like just 10 people you can go so much further. Right, I'm going to get into the middle here, otherwise it's going to bug me. There we go. What was this? Just a mouldy old sandwich and its wrapper. Okay, how's Liz getting on? She's going to be quite busy back there, I think. It's absolutely beautiful this morning. We've been quite lucky with the weather the last couple of weeks. I've not done any filming in about 2 weeks. Just because I've been so busy with one thing or another. And now the weather's starting to improve. We're spending a lot of time in the garden, getting things ready for spring. But we've got a bit of free time this weekend. We'll be out this morning for a couple of hours, nice and early. Well, we've got the same thing here, haven't we, where the grass has been mowed, but all the rubbish has just been shredded. That is annoying. But yeah, out for a couple of hours this morning. Tomorrow I'll be coming back into town again. I've got another area that needs cleaning. And that's it, you just kind of keep an eye out every time we come into town. All the areas that we've adopted, basically. Right, what I'm going to do here, I think Liz has got stuck back on that verge back there. There was quite a lot to pick up. So I think I'm going to pick down to this roundabout, which is where it starts to get quite bad. And then I'll pick back along the median there. Hopefully she'll have caught up with us by that point. That green area where she started can get quite dirty, unfortunately. I mean, it's really sad, but there's a few homeless people that camp out on that green patch where she was starting. Right, I've realised I need to save battery on these videos, so I didn't film this bit. I finished this median now, it looks much better. I'm going to keep working my way down here now. I can see Liz on that verge, so we're going to work down towards her and just check in, see how she's getting on. There she is. Hi. How are you doing over here?
I'm good. How are you? I was wondering where you were.
Yeah, we were wondering the same.
Where
Oh, watch out.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Litter on the loose.
Was it quite bad back there? Like near where the tent
where
is?
the campsite used to be.
Oh,
Like I want to go back there and because I don't think it's there anymore. I think all the tents and stuff never gone.
Okay.
So I don't know if the council cleaned it up. I would assume so, but obviously they left some things. So. But I didn't want to get caught up there.
Yeah. We can circle back there later if you want. Yeah, I'll take that.
Did you do the whole median?
I've done the whole median, and I've done the median all the way to the roundabout and the other side. So.
Wow. It definitely feels like a maintenance job, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It feels so good to, yeah. Do you want to go down the Waitrose Road while I
I think
keep
so.
on going?
So I'll take a little detour off there and then we'll catch up again. Okay. Good luck. It's always a nice surprise when it's not as bad as you thought. Yeah, we've got a fairly busy stretch for later on. But while Liz works her way up that verge, what we're going to do is head down here. I'll leave that here for now because we'll add that to our pile. And we're just going to check down here. There's always a few bits in this hedge. But yeah, talking about local volunteers, there is, I think, it's a local lady who takes care of this path. And what she does is she puts these council bin bags. There's one at the end of the path there and another one here. Because there was so much rubbish getting dropped along this little path. It's not even that busy an area, but a lot of kids hang out down here in the afternoons. So yeah, she put those bags there and they work really well. But yeah, this is another one of our old routes. When we used to live in town, this was quite a regular route that we do in the mornings. If we just had like half an hour in the morning to get out litter picking, we'd come along here because there's always just stuff that gets dropped along here. There's some shops and the gym in there. A lot of people just chuck stuff out their window. Kind of intrigued to see what this is going to be like because there's a patch down here of some bushes that we'll get to, and I used to pick it. I got to the point where I was litter picking it probably about once every 2 weeks, just because so much stuff ended up there. And I haven't picked that patch in probably about 2 months now, so I'm expecting it to be bad, but we'll see. This street down here is quite a popular place for people to just pull up and park, and you can walk into town. It's incredible how many people just kind of basically chuck their rubbish out of their car before they drive off. And it all ends up here along the side of the road. And this is another route that does get cleaned by someone else. I have seen someone else come down here before doing it. So it just goes to show, you know, if you didn't have the volunteers out and about, it would be much worse than this. So as I was saying, and as Liz was saying, it does become more of a maintenance job, which is nice. There is loads of stuff under here, wow. It's like all the light stuff that blows away and ends up getting trapped down here. Little bits of plastic, sweet wrappers, receipts. What's that? Right, we're going to get into the patch. Yeah, there's quite a bit in here. Luckily they did cut all this back a little while ago. It used to be horrendous in here. Yeah, it's not great. What it is, there's a bin in this car park. I'll show you. It's right up at the top of the stairs here. There's a bin right here. This is the Waitrose car park. And when that bin gets full, a lot of stuff blows out of the top of it and ends up getting strewn down here. Unfortunately, it all ends up over this fence. See, that's Waitrose receipt, Waitrose receipt, Aldi receipt. Okay, that's come quite a long way. Yeah, we'll get all this cleaned up in no time. You could post for a time lapse. Right, that's probably not perfect, but it's a damn sight better than it was before. Oh, there's a few more bits in here.
Just looking at all the litter, I just hate this. I've got a thing about waste and litter.
Yeah.
Litter as well. What have we become? And you go somewhere like Austria or whatever, and I had a holiday in New Zealand. There's no litter.
Yeah. It's culture, it's a different culture.
I know.
But it's just, people don't care. And I see people throw it out their car windows and you think,
The litter, and it's
horrific.
I think it's revolting. This looks a mess, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. You get a lot in here. It all blows down from the car
Yeah.
park, and
I'd like to get in there and rake all those leaves up. I like gardening, so.
it sounds like it. Yeah, that's someone's old Christmas tree there. Look.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Let you get on.
Oh no, it's all right. You enjoy your day.
You've got a beer can over there.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Hope there's some in it.
Exciting.
Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping to talk. You too. Okay, that looks a lot better. Well, that was good. That was probably a... Oh, there's another can in there. That was probably a 10-minute detour, if that. Had it all cleared up in no time. Right, let's go catch up with Liz. We're picking up all the litter. We're picking up all the litter. I'm picking up all your litter. I'm picking up all your litter. I'm picking up all your litter. Except that I missed a bit. Oh look, I missed 2 bits. Right. I reckon Liz is going to be right here. Let's see. Where's she got to there? And she's finished there. Where is she then? I don't know. Maybe I've just taken way longer than I realised to get here. I thought I was only gone 10 minutes. Maybe I was gone for half an hour or something. Where's she got to? The good thing is I can track how far she's gone by looking at the litter. If it's picked, then I know she's in front of me. All right, we're back at the end of the roundabout now. I've seen Liz. You might see a little orange speck on the horizon. She's just on the other side of the roundabout there. So she's come a good long way since we last saw her. Right, I need to lose this hubcap because it's getting annoying. Liz! Hi! Alright, we've got some rubbish in here. This is all blown back here, look. Crisp packet. Oh, come on, get in there. The receipts. Don't want all this. Sneaky bottle in there. You can hide it, but I'll still find it. Balloon holder. Come on. I'll get collected with those bins. Yeah, while I was taking a little detour and nattering to that lady, I reckon I was probably gone a lot longer than I realised. Liz has worked her way along that entire side. There was one spot back there that was absolutely filthy, and she's just completely transformed it, which is amazing. That looks so much better. She's doing a brilliant job over there. I'm going to just see if I can get this thing with my grabber. Might be a bit heavy though. No, got it. Thought I was going to have to climb over there for a second, but it's all good. I wonder what that's come off of. Any ideas? Probably come off a vehicle, hasn't it? Right, they can put that with their rubbish. Thank you. Oh, I shouldn't clean up this area. This belongs to KFC. But it's always a mess, so. Okay. Hi everyone, it's Future Ross here again. Now don't worry, the GoPro managed to catch everything this time. In fact, I ended up with almost 2 hours of footage, which is great, except that A, it takes a really long time to edit, and B, you honestly wouldn't want to watch me walking around talking to myself for that length of time, I can promise you. So instead what we'll do is we'll call this end of part 1, and we'll put some of the other footage in a second video. So at this point we were making really good progress. It was quite similar to the last video actually, and it started out as a simple maintenance pick, although once again Liz drew the short straw and ended up with the hardest side of the road, unfortunately. So in the next part I'll be going down these stairs, thank you Ross. I'll meet up with Liz and then we'll attack a few of the trickier areas at the bottom of the hill. Now, I didn't know it yet, but there were a few surprises in store on this one, including my oldest ever piece of litter that I've found, and plenty of other rubbish, so you've got all of that to look forward to in the next video. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing and buying us coffees. We really appreciate all of your support, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Cheers!